Shout out to God, I don't even know what their name is, but someone messaged me today and they offered to send me something and it was really, really sweet. Um yeah, I'm not gonna say what it was because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want anybody to taint it. I'll wait until I've received it and then I'll shout them out. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. It was like such a sweet it was such a sweet thing to offer. Oh, I don't know if you can hear coughing. That's my neighbor. Ugh. Mr. and Mrs. Crazy, that's what I call them. But we're not going to get into that right now. But yeah, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. That was really, really sweet. It's crazy, like, like when you let go of something and you finally free yourself and you focus on, where there's not hatred and envy and shit, and you just don't react to certain things. It's amazing. The love just comes from nowhere. Like, I've got like several surprises in the past, like since I've let this channel go. So yeah. And I've seen people unsubscribing as well, and I'm just really happy about that because I don't want fake people on my channel. I don't want people on here that never really supported me. It's like, oh, now you're not giving us what we want. We're going, you know what I mean? But you weren't giving me what I wanted. And I'm not ever going to be putting myself in a position where I have to beg my audience for support. That's wild. This is like going into year 3 that I've been on this channel. It would be different if I just came on and, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like the support has gone down and the abuse has gone up. If it was like 50-50 hate and love, I would be cool with it. But it's just people are too entitled. They're too rude. They're spiteful. And they will be following the same readers that I follow or fuck with and be showing mad love on their channels but are quiet on mine but still subscribe to me. People will subscribe and unsubscribe. People just get offended by my energy, my presence. I feel like I'm just too futuristic for this channel. I feel like there's a lot of codependency on here, and I think people are used to a certain type of reader or a certain type of reading. And from time when I'm offering free stuff, free decks, and people are still not sharing or supporting, it's just, okay, come on now, guys, because who doesn't like free shit? So yeah, I'm just not about their hatred. It's just too much. It's sad though, because one thing about TikTok is that it's really short. So it's like I don't get to do lengthy readings on there, but at least I'm doing less work for more love. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, this channel pays me, but I would rather go on a platform where I'm making nothing and get love and support and actually find people that I want to bless with my beautiful creations than be on a channel where I can make money, but I'm hardly making anything anyway because people don't want to support me. And it's just like any opportunity people have to come at me, they want to come at me, but they still want to watch me and read. Like, it's really weird. I'm still obviously going to be posting on this channel, but I'm not going to be posting readings. I will still post cards on the community tab, but I'm not going to be reading the energy. So you can just read it for yourself. The roles have now reversed. I'm just going to just be the quiet one and just post and just let people watch. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm just done, kind of done. And the thing is, I've been saying this for months. I've been saying since this year started, every video I said, no support, no videos, no support, no videos. So it's finally got to that point. But yeah, I did try to bless people with free readings. My plan was actually every month I was going to pick 4 people from the comment section who I see that's regularly commenting and stuff and give them 3 free readings. I did try to start that process, but only 1 person claimed it. 2 people I know that they've got free readings waiting for them because I've seen them active on my channels since I've mentioned it. I just kind of feel like people want to have a reason to not like me. So when I try to be nice, they ignore it so that, I don't know, maybe they want me to take it back and then so they can be like, oh, you see, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand it. Like, but this is what I'm talking about. People are always rejecting love. You try to give love and people reject it. because that's not what people want. People don't want love. People want me to be on the same energy that they are, which is hate, envy, ghetto shit. And I'm just not on that vibe. Like, my energy is too high vibing. Like, I'm the real definition of a divine feminine. I feel like a lot of people are realizing that they're not actually divine, and they don't know how to take it. They don't know, because divine energy just doesn't behave the way that people behave on this channel. And it's an energetic thing, because when I'm on different platforms in different spaces, I don't feel, my energy is completely different. I don't come on my, like, my platforms in a defensive energy. I just get straight to the point and just focus on what I'm there to do. But it's hard to do that on this channel. But just shame on you, especially Libras, man. I cannot wait to show you guys my deck. I have two. I've got several, but I mean 2 new releases. Then I don't know if anyone has seen the previews for the natural hair oracle deck. I actually wanted to bless a Taurus with that, because Taurus rules nature. They are no longer ruled by Venus. They are ruled by Ceres now, which is the goddess of nature, like Mother Earth. But so everything natural, everything Taurian. So I wanted to bless a beautiful Taurus, especially because, Taurus, it's still Venusian energy, but it's ancient ruler. Do you know what I mean? But, Oshun is Venus. She's ruled by Taurus as well. So, and because Taurus was my first love on this channel, I wanted to give them something back. But Taurus has been acting real salty lately. So yeah, I didn't even, because I just stopped at Libra, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing all 12 signs. I didn't even get the opportunity to say to Taurus, guys, if you share this content, I'm going to choose someone to send a free deck to. But someone was going to get the Oh So Natural deck, and it was going to be a Taurus. And the Oh So Lovey Dovey Oracle deck was going to go to a Libra, because Libras rule the 7th house, relationships, So I thought, what better energy than to give it to a beautiful Libra. And I also wanted to prove that Libras are not the haters. But what can I say? I'm just happy I'm not a hating ass Libra, but I think that Libras are very jealous of each other, and they vibe with readers or readings that are toxic and low vibrational, because that's the energy that they like to embody, because all the beautiful Empress energy Libra readings that I give are the ones that don't get any views. It's always the ones that are about jealousy and hatred. So I've started to realize, I think it's Libras that are the haters, especially because I see Libras, the same Libras that are subscribed to me on other readers' channels, showing them mad love. And when I look at the readers, I think it's obvious that they're not threatened by that reader. That's why they're so nice to them and not nice to me. I don't know what it is about my energy that people don't like. I think it's just my placements. Libras rule open enemies. I have several Libra placements. I'm also like a Libra Virgo. I know that a lot of Virgos are not liked, because they're like the holy grail, the virgin of the zodiac. They just get bullied. So I've got all the placements to be bullied. Like, it happens in real life, it happens online, and I'm just kind of done. I just want to be at peace. I don't want to read for people that purposely choose not to support me, because that's what it is. I can pull cards right now. Every time I pull cards on the chat, like the energy on my channel, I always get 5s. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. That's cards of hatred, sabotage, mind games, jealousy, envy, competition. And I'm just not competing with my audience. That's just wild to me. I don't understand why people watch people that they don't like. It's a bit sad. So shame on you guys, because I could have blessed you guys with something beautiful. And I feel like as well, people want me to not feel confident in myself, not feel confident in my creations. Because obviously if I say, if you share a reading, I'll give you some free artwork, or I'll give you a free deck, or I'll give you a Ebony goodie bag, or I'll give you free readings. It's almost like saying, I don't want your stuff. Like, you ain't that great. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, how I felt at that time. It was kind of like, wow, over 200 people watched that, not one person. So, you kind of reflect on your work and think, well, my work probably is shit, because if people are rejecting something for free, like when someone gives you something for free, and you don't want it, that that it's not good. It's like, that's not even worth my time, and I'm getting it for free. So, it's kind of like, I was kind of doubting myself and like my art and stuff, and then I just thought, nah, I'm not. Sorry. The divine was like, are you dumb? Just no. So I just think it's spite, you know. And I try to not think like that because I don't like to even use the word spite, jealousy, because I don't feel like I'm a person to be jealous of. Like, just what is there to be like? I just don't understand it. And because of the level that I'm at on my channel, you know, there's so many big readers out there. So it's like, what's people's problem with me? But I think it's just I'm very different. You know, that Virgo energy, it's like 1 in a million, one of a kind. You know, there's just not many people that are like myself. So it is what it is. But I'm not, I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm just in a really good place right now. And I just feel like, you know, sometimes you need to know when to kind of let go and redirect your energy, especially when you let go and people let you go. No one is asking you to stay. No one is actually starting to do what you want. But it kind of just makes me think, what is the real reason everyone is on my channel? Is it to try steal my ideas? Is it to try and harness my energy? You know, because the spell work, there's so much shit that goes down in the tarot community. And a lot of people that watch me are actually readers themselves. So, you know, that's where that competitive energy comes into it. But I don't care anymore, you know. I'm not a hater. I'll still support other people, other people's channels. I mean, hardly any, because, you know, who's worth watching these days? I mean, come on now. But when I do find someone good, I do, you know, watch them, because why, you know, what reason do I have to hate? But I'm very careful with who I watch, which, and like I said, it's hardly any people, because no one really resonates for me. But yeah, but anyway, that being said, I wish you guys all the best. And if you want to leave, leave. If you want to stay, stay. I don't really give a fuck, because nobody was doing nothing when they were here anyway. Okay. But TikTok is so fun. And it's funny because I was, back in the day, I was like, TikTok, I would never, like, I actually hate social media. It was Afro that made me make a TikTok. Well, she didn't make me, but she encouraged me to make a TikTok, like, last year. And then I abandoned it. But that's the thing, the beauty of what I love about TikTok is, like, you can always go back to it, and there's just no hatred. There's no, like, where have you been? Where's our reading? No bitching ass Tauruses or petty ass Libras, or, do you know what I mean? Like, all the signs that I get the most hate from on this channel are the ones that love me on TikTok. And it's just crazy. That's how I know it's this energy. There's just something about YouTube, man. Because, like, Scorpios love me, Libras love me on that channel. Taurus, I think, is the least. I don't really get that much support from Taurus energy. But Virgos do. Like, all water signs just love me in general. All the signs that kind of come at me on this channel are the ones that support me the most on that channel. And it's like I said, if I leave and I come back, there's no complaints, there's no moaning, there's no pettiness, there's no nothing. I get more views on TikTok, and I don't even have 1K followers on there. But people are just there to watch the reading and bounce. Like, they're just there to be supportive, you know. Obviously, when you're not on there for a while, you know, you have to kind of build up momentum and stuff. But do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's crazy how much support you get in a different environment. There's just no, you know, people are not threatened by me on TikTok, because I feel like it's just more of a fresh energy. It's just more celebratory. People are not coming on there to attack you or anything like that. They don't even have time for it. You're watching a reading for 3 minutes. You don't have time to be coming at a reader. Like, it's just, you know, so that's why I feel like people on YouTube, they have too much time on their hands. I feel like a lot of people don't have lives, and they literally just are glued to their screens all the time. So they have nothing better to do. And it's really sad. I feel like people need to really get lives. You know what I mean? Just get a life, darling. You know, learn how to be a pleasant individual. But it's so sad, because I've got so many decks, and I really wanted to use them on this channel and share it, but I'll use it on my other channels. It's fine. But yeah, guys, you know, take care of yourselves. And again, thank you to the person who messaged me today. That was really, really nice. It was like so sweet, because I was just like, I'm done answering my DMs. If it's not about artwork or purchasing something, there is no reason to DM me, like, honestly. So when I see a DM and I just see it's not someone asking for a purchase, I'm just like, But like, I didn't ignore this one today. I looked at it and then, you know, it was really sweet. I don't mind people emailing me, but again, I've had crazy people. I've had to block people's email addresses and things like that. It's just, it's easier said than done when people say ignore the hate, when you have multiple platforms and you're actually like, you know, I mean, I would say I'm popular online, but I'm not that popular, but I'm, you know, still, you know, popular enough for people to become obsessed with me, because I've dealt with that shit. But I just don't care. Like, I have this, I don't know, I feel like I'm in my Aquarian energy where I'm just like, I'm just so detached. I just don't care. Like, I like my Virgo energy, like, if it's not about work, I just don't care. Like, I just don't care. And it's like, I never really understood what people wanted, and I finally understood people don't want me to be here. They're just not brave enough to say it, because it wouldn't make sense. Like, I'm subscribed to you, I watch you, but I don't really want you to be here. You know, I think people are realizing that they're psychotic, and it's like, how do you explain, I was gonna say, how do you explain psychosis? How do you explain psychotic behavior? You can't. So I feel like because I've given people what they want, that's why I feel a release, because I'm like, this is what people want. Like, now I get it. You know, I get it. So I'm at peace. I hope you guys are at peace too. I was going to say you can now find someone else to torment, but I don't really want to wish negativity on anybody else, because, you know, but just shame on you, you know, shame on you guys, you know. Venus, it's just what happens with us. We just don't get love. This is why I say people say that I'm a Libra, I'm an Empress, I'm a Taurus, I'm an Empress. The fuck you ain't. I'll be the first to tell you that, okay? But to all the people that, you know, do operate from a high vibrational energy and do support me and don't only show up when they have a disagreement, or like videos like this, for example, when I'm not talking about tarot, that's when I get the most comments. That's how I know people are not on here for tarot. So I'm not going to post about tarot anymore. Tarot, when I ask the audience what they want, no one says nothing. But when I make videos like this, everybody's up on the comment section. I mean, let's see if anyone's going to say anything on this, because they're probably not. Well, they are. I don't give a fuck if they do or if they don't. But you know what I mean? I've kind of like been clocking it. You know, like when someone comments that comes out of the woodworks, you know, you can click on someone's name and it will show you how many times they've commented on the channel. I'll go and I'm like, you're never on any readings, but you're always on videos where I'm not talking about, when I'm not pulling cards. Like, people love drama. They want to drive you into the energy of, they want to drive you in a low vibration so that they have something to feed off of. And, you know, I'm just going to starve that energy. Like, I just don't care. I just want to send people love, blessing, and healing, because I feel like that's what people need. They need to be healed. But like, I don't know, I just feel like so much love right now, not from you obviously, but just in other areas. So yeah, you know. And the butterflies today, oh my goodness, but oh, those flying ants, ugh, I'm just not gonna go back outside for a few days until I know that they're absolutely gone. But yeah, but I feel really sorry for people, because I'm so intuitive. I can feel everyone's pain. I can see people's psyches. I can see the demons. I can see everything. And I don't want to be attached anymore. This is the thing. It's like, people will be like, oh, you know, ignore the haters. You're not intuitive like me, so you don't get it. It's like, I mean, if you've got Scorpio or Piscean placements, you'll get it. Especially because my higher self is a Pisces. I'm a natural high priestess. My Pisces placement is in my 9th house, cusp in the 8th house. And then I think my Pisces placement is in the 10th house. It's midheaven in Vedic. But I have the mind of a Pisces, so I see past the veil. You know what I mean? I don't know if anyone has seen Grimm. It was a really good TV show. The graphics were terrible, but it was a good TV show. And the guy, he was able to see, they were called Vessen, but like another word for like creatures or demons. He was a detective, and he was able to see people's faces, like what they really look like. Everybody else to everyone else, like to the average person or muggle, they would look like a human, but he was the only person that had the power to see their true form, basically. If you've seen that, you'll understand. That's like, basically, I'm like that man. Like, I can look at someone and see that they're a demon or they're a creature. Like, I can see. I've actually been friends with people who are, because, you know, we are all spiritual beings. I've associated with people that are different, is what I'm gonna say. And you know, they're like, are you not afraid? And I'm like, no. Like, you know, I know your true form, right? And I'll explain exactly what they look like, and they get freaked out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not scared of you, because you're not here to harm me, because you can't. I can't be controlled. Like, you can't control a Pisces. You know, you can't control my mind. My mind controls you. That's like, you know, you can't control the element of water. I'm not here to be controlled. This doesn't make any sense. My North Node is Cappy. Like, you know, if anything, I'm supposed to be the controlling one. But I don't have time to do that. I think that's not my energy. I'm not like a low vibrational spiritualist. A low vibrational spiritualist would control their audience to serve them. Now, with my birth cards being the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Sun, I have the power to do that. I just don't. You know what I mean? I feel like people deserve, you know, free will, free choice. You know, do what I let people do what they want to do, so I know what they'd rather do. I always give people a choice, because I hold so much karmic energy as well. I'm afraid of karma, even though I am she, I can do what I want. But, you know, everything is cause and balance. Everything is cause and effect. So I'm not going to do anything that's kind of going to be negative on my own karma. And I also try to save people from their own karma, because I can see people's fate. I'm the Wheel of Fortune. I can see your fate. I'm Libra. I'm Justice. You know, so this is why I say that if people don't understand astrology, or that they're at least not trying to learn, or to not trying to understand it, and they don't understand spirituality, they really should not be watching tarot, or at least they shouldn't be fucking with people who watch tarot, because you have no idea what or whom you are dealing with on these tarot spiritual streets. You just don't know. Like, some of these viewers, they think they're so, like, they think it's so innocent. They just think it's just a person picking up a deck and just reading cards. And I keep trying to tell people, but they just don't, you know, you know what I mean? Some people are lost. It's kind of like, what's that saying? You can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. I feel like that's the energy. It's just like, I'm bringing people to the water. Noah with his ark. It's going to rain. It's going to be a storm. It's going to be this. Get on the boat. People don't want to listen. It's just like, okay, you just have to let people just sink, man. You know what I mean? You just got to let people sink. But when people start attacking the messenger, that's when it gets a bit too, it's like, okay, I've dealt with like spiritual attacks for like over a year now. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of it now. I want to be on a platform where I don't feel like I have to protect myself every 5 minutes. I mean, I'm always doing protective work anyway. But do you know what I mean? You don't want to always like have your armor on. Like, that's just exhausting. And I feel like people who are always doing work, they must be exhausted. Yeah, they just must be exhausted. So yeah, but you know, shout out to the people that book private readings with me though, because private readings, personal readings are just so much better, because you're focused on one energy. You don't feel drained after. People ain't doing work on you, and you're being paid for your service. So you know the person who's booking a reading supports and values you and values your time. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm good doing the personal. So, you know, someone literally just booked a personal with me yesterday. I mean, looking really forward to doing that. I'm also looking forward to using my new deck in some of the... So if you're someone that booked a personal reading like last week, and you're going to get your reading next week, and it's a love reading, hopefully I will be able to use my love deck, my new love deck, in your readings, because I'm really excited to use that. You know, so yeah. But anyway, toodles. I wish you guys all the best. Okay, I'm just in such a chill mood right now, and I have like such a thirst for water. I bought so much water today. Then I was thinking to myself, there's people out here that don't drink water. Like, what their insides must be like. That's what I think. I think a lot of people in my audience, they don't drink water. They're not filtered. They're not purified. I mean, go drink some water. Go get that toxin out your body, darling, so you're not so hateful and spiteful, darling. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's just a bunch of dirty individuals, a bunch of dirty muggles just on here. Like, remove yourselves, you dirty muggles. But for those who support me, obviously I'm not talking to you. So if you get offended by anything I've said, the message is for you, okay? You're the true hater. Maybe it's hard to look at yourself in the mirror, you know, the mirror. Maybe it's hard. It's hard being ugly, isn't it? And I'm talking about your spirit. Okay, I'm talking about your spirit. Because remember, I see what's really there. Okay, I see what's past the veil, past this. I see what's really there. And let me tell you, darling, it's not cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just go before I say anything else and then people start calling me a bitch. But you can call me what you want because I don't care. Because you know when you know who you are, it's like I know who I am. You don't know who you are though, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Hey, that's the problem. Whoa. That's the problem. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I do love to bake. So I was thinking of doing baking videos. I used to do that stuff on my old Insta. So I do love to bake. So that might be something I do next. But, you know, I'm just thinking I'm so gifted in so many areas. Like, should I give people more things to hate on? Or should I just keep some of the juicy stuff to myself? You know, I don't know. People can't handle it. They can't handle the creativity. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Toodles.